us on Instagram at Express Truth Show.
Welcome back, people. It's the Express Truth Show, making Thursdays great again. And before we do anything today, people, I want to say a big, massive shout out to the Patreon crew, Spotify crew, iTunes crew, Mixcloud crew, TikTok crew, and the website crew. People, do not forget to check out our website, www.expresstruthshow.com. Now, people, you know, a few people have come back, you know, and said, yo, I've downloaded the app. Yeah. I got a few dates lined up. So, I mean, one of my bedrooms was saying that he met a girl, they've went out.
Mad.
So, I mean, he said it's starting to bubble. A nice sister still. He showed me the picture, man. She, you know what I mean? And more importantly, he said her mind's in the right place.
Oh.
So, people, what am I talking about? I'm talking about Melanin Matchmaker. People, Melanin Matchmaker is a dating app that connects black singles. Hit the link in our description box below and sign up using our code today and stop wasting time, man.
Tell them Express Truth sent you, man.
Before all the good, you know what I mean? We're not even say that, but before, you know, men get on there, before all the, you know, the sisters go, and sisters get on there before the men go. Go over there right now. Tell them Express Truth sent you. Now, people, today is the hottest day of the year. Do you know what I mean? I think they said it was the hottest day on record before I bring in Steven. So with that being said, you may hear a little loud blowing sound. And what is that sound? It's not a fan. You get what I mean? Air conditioning in the studio. See what I'm saying? So we're moving nice, man. Air conditioning in the studio. The raffle will be back up by the time this show airs. The raffle will be back up. Now, people, what you need to do is head over to the website. You're going to download an exclusive commentary video that me and Steven have completed. That video, we're reacting to like some, you know, it's madness what we're reacting to.
Horrible.
Download that. Once you download that, we'll send you an email with your details for the raffle. So the raffle's back on. So, I mean, now we got to do it a bit sneaky. So just jump on and do what you're doing. And before I do anything else, yeah, let me bring in my co-host, man, Steven Brown. Steven! What's going on, man?
Yo. Hold on. Like I said, I'm all good.
I see it, man. Don't watch nothing. I see it, man. Hard work pays off. I see it, man.
Oh, the merch, innit? Mad, innit?
Yeah, I see it, man.
Mad. You know how the thing goes.
Now, you know what I'll say? Congratulate. I know it ain't like no baby or nothing, but congrats. You know why? I'm happy for you. Because you're not a bad man, brother, you know.
Facts, blood.
You're the kind of man who deserves them kind of things. You get what I'm saying?
When I win, you win, fam.
You never sold an ounce of nothing to get that. You never robbed no one to get that. Big up yourself.
Fam, you know with me, fam, always got to take things to the max. You get me?
Yeah, I see what you say, man. I see what you say. You're in the game like EA Sports, yeah?
Like EA Blood Class Sports, is it me?
I like it, man. It suits you, man. Let me see it, fam.
What are we talking about?
Let me see it.
Oh.
Yeah, I like it, man. It suits you as well, man.
Oh, like the Pepsi Max. Yeah. You know my
next thing, just wear with my Rolex.
Not me, bless. Not a blood clot.
Soon, man.
Next thing she's wearing my Timex. That's the closest you're going to get.
It's investments, though. It's an investment. Real talk. It's an investment.
All I'm going to say, first of many.
Man, do your thing.
That's all I'm going to say, fam.
See you doing your thing.
Family, I got, fam, you know, fam, I got you. That's all I'm going to say, you know, I got you, fam.
Get me.
Nah, fam, I got you, you know.
A man can tag, and you know what it is? Brothers can tag fake watch buster, you know, because man's thing's real.
Some man born in 1980, you know, fam.
Real, fam.
Them sipping pure haterade, yeah.
I like to
now,
see
real
the
talk,
winning.
you know me, I don't really like to stump, but when I do, I want man's upset. I want them to kick over the table, flip the beans and toast off the plate, dash the N64 controller at the big back TV, and get really upset, fam, in this hot weather. I want man to burn calories through anger. But anyway, fam, before we kick it off like a game of FIFA, talk to me nice, G. What's good, man?
Blood. I'm good, man. I'm sun-kissed right now. I've been loving the heat.
We just touched down from Derby. have a deal with some girl. What we saying, fam? Because you got the yard t-shirt on, fam.
Yeah, man, you know what time it is, man. You know what it is, Stephen? It's that hot outside right now.
Yeah.
I'm loving it, man.
Of course, man.
And I'm even more happier because we can actually be back in the studio and have like beautiful, you know, conversations with the AC. It's beautiful, man. I want to big up my bedroom. You know who you are, man. A real one.
Facts.
A real one. Made sure that man had the plug. And we come true, man.
Source that
I'm
fast,
saying.
blood.
Source
Fam,
it fast.
because obviously some man don't want to spend, you know, that's why some people can't do shows and thing. Certain man's AC costs more than your whole kitchen setup.
Oh, wow. AC. And you know what? It's an investment because climate change is real.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
What, AC slash humidifier slash dehumidifier slash heater slash candlestick maker slash beaker slash kiaker slash everything, fam.
Making Thursdays great again.
Never late again.
Everyone who was locked in last week. And this is what I'm saying. People say, you man ain't that consistent anymore. We got AC now. So we're in the studio. We're cool now.
Listen.
I'm sun-kissed and all sorts.
Mark's being nice. I'm saying suck yourself, blood. Yeah? Because we're the most consistent in the UK.
Bible facts.
Blood, you can't try and say man are inconsistent because we shifted a day. Come on, blood. If man were inconsistent, we would have missed. You wouldn't have got a dose of nothing.
Real facts, we didn't miss.
You'd have to go watch Blood Clot Countdown or something.
Get me? So,
come on, fam.
I wanna introduce this first topic now.
Go for it, man.
Now, black footballers, man, they're very black British footballers. I've always said, you know, they're weird to me, man. They're weird. I've never known a set of people that move so weird. You get what I'm saying? That's why when racial things happen, yeah,
shut your mouth.
Nowadays, like I think like if them men can't speak up for themselves, then nobody from the community should speak up for them either. Now, you remember when we done that show? We done a show. It would be on one of the corners here, and the show was called "Should Black People Support the England Team?" Now, we created this show, yeah, off the back of the Euros finals.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the Euro finals. And in the Euro finals, 3 black players took the penalties at the end and they missed. And there was a lot of backlash and stuff on Twitter and Instagram. And I've always thought that American athletes are more, it's the AC from the watching it. I've always thought that American athletes are more culturally aware. And this is always something that I've said, but I feel like there was a hardcore example of that. You know what I mean? And it bothered me a lot, you know, because people talk about Love is Blind crew and they say, yo, Love is Blind crew. And some people like it to be, they use it as they want man to go in. Then other people use it in a way like, why can't I be a part of that area? And the number one question always comes up. You know what that question is?
Talk to me.
Because we're on form now. We got AC and all that. We can talk.
Go for it.
They always say things like, oh, can you sleep white and talk black?
No.
We always said no. We said you can be in the crowd while a man who sleeps black and talks black's talking.
Facts.
But if you sleep white and talk black, you can't really be a spokesperson. Now, let me give you the quick example.
That's not even a thing.
It's not a thing. I'll give you the quick example.
Go true.
You're a vegan. Not you per se, but you're a vegan. I'm just talking. And the vegan man, no, a meat eater gets up in a vegan convention and speaks on behalf of vegans. It ain't gonna fly.
No, go, sir.
Now, this potentially may get flagged on YouTube. Every other platform it will be able to stay on. We're gonna play it. If whoever the content owner is flags this, he's doing a disservice. But LeBron James has got a show called The Shop.
Yeah. I've seen clips.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of the clips. And in this shop, they brought Marcus Rashford and Daniel K. onto the show. Daniel K, the brother from Get Out, for those who don't know. So I'm watching this thing now, and they start speaking about what happened in the Euro finals.
Okay.
All right? Start speaking about that. Marcus Rashford comes with his media trained self and
PC.
tries to almost be a racist, a racist person sympathizer.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not even going to talk too much after this. I'm just going to play the audio.
Please.
And what I want people to do is listen to what this man's saying and listen to how Daniel K had to jump in and
Talk
kind
the
of
real.
save the day.
Talk the real, man.
Let's pull this up right now, yeah? Let's pull this up right now.
Hmm.
All right, let's go, people.
Hero
Yeah, that was wild.
against Italy. Tough game. It ended, was it 0-0 or 1-1? 1-1.
Yeah.
And it went then overtime, and then it went to PKs. And unfortunate for England, the last 3 guys were black. They missed.
Oh yeah,
And they got hate. They got like death threats from England. They got out of hand.
It got out of hand. Got real out of hand.
Like, there's certain elements of sport that you can speak about all day and you never come to like a bottom line, like that's what should have happened, because it's a sport based on opinion. So, like, I've had hate for scoring before. Like, it might sound mad, but I have.
Do you think it ever got you close to where you felt like breaking? Like, fuck, this is too much?
Nah, because I'm like, as a forward, you take risks all the time. Like,
Yeah, that's your
you're
job.
not gonna, yeah, if you're not taking risks, you're doing something wrong.
Do you think the hate would have been as insane if it was 3 white young kids that missed the penalty kick?
Honestly, no. Like,
Explain that.
That's just the way I feel. I don't think it would have been the same, but at the same time, I don't think people would have like noticed. Like, I feel like they just reacted to how they felt, like, and whether it's because it was 3 black guys or 3 white guys, that's how they felt. I remember when like Beckham was getting death threats and getting
He was
hate.
one of them, yeah.
So it's like it happens, but they just want you to win. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's toxic, my guy.
yeah, it is toxic.
No, that's like.
Yeah, but
I hear you, but I
there's
felt
certain-
for you, man. Like,
I felt for you too.
Because it's just sitting there, you're like, and that's why you get conflicted with supporting England. It just reminds you of being a kid in England. It reminds you all them times where you're out, everyone, and then someone says something. So you're black, or someone said, or someone's parents said something. Like, usually what fucks you up is adults say something to you as a 4-year-old, as a 5-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then it reminds you of that when you're trying to get closer to the identity of being English, and then that happens. Like, oh yeah, there's this gap. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, because, like you said, there's feelings, like people are pissed off and this is that and the other, but you instantly go there. So why'd you go there? That means it's just there waiting. It was just that kind of, it was a jolt of a reminder of like, oh yeah, this country. It's wild.
Stephen, so I'm going to say something quickly and I'm going to pass the ball straight to you. Yeah? So, do you hear what I'm saying now? Even when black footballers are the victim, yeah? Because I just want it to be, if this gets pulled down, it'll be on the website. But I just want this to be as raw as possible. Now, do you see what I'm saying? Like, why a man like Marcus Rashford could never be the voice of the community. Not saying he'd ever want to be that, but why he couldn't. Because you can clearly see that he's trying to make sure, yeah?
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Kumbaya, my lord. Someone's cooning, my lord. Kumbaya. Listen.
Hold on, Stephen. Hold on. I know you're ready to go. I'm going to just say this quickly.
Right, go on.
You see when Marcus Rashford's talking, yeah? That's that same interview he'd give after a game. Yo, you had a good game. You scored 100 goals. Nah, you know, it ain't me. You know, it's the lads. You know, I do it for the team as long as we get the 3 points. And it's like someone's put a back. Like, what the hell was he on about? Then hear him now. Hear this idiot now, yeah? Because it's raw today. Hear this fool now. Oh, you see they done it to Beckham and that. Yeah. What are you on about?
When?
What are you? These men are racist sympathizers.
But I have to be, fam.
But you know, I'm gonna say this. I know you want to go, Stephen. I know everyone wants to hear you as well. Let me just say this: my man don't want to miss out on that toad in the whole meal when he gets home. He wants that toad in the hole, fam, and that's why he's making sure he says nothing, because he don't want to get back to his yard. And his father-in-law said, "Yo, what was that all about, man? What was that all about?" Because his father-in-law don't look like me and you, but talk to me, man.
His father-in-law is a fucking Dave. Right?
I'm not saying that's a problem, but yeah.
No, but I'm saying you're being nice. I'm just fucking saying it. Yeah. All right, Mr. Rashford. Yeah. Big up yourself and it for what you're doing for the school meals and all of that. Can't take nothing away from you. But in this part, yeah, you need to shut the fuck up, my youth. When you go home and a dime pump your blood clot crinkle cut chips, McCain's chicken strips, baked beans and coleslaw, you need to shut the fuck up when big man attack. You see me? That's why Daniel K had to come in. Like he was running in like in blood clot at the end of Black Panther fam, and a backup man. Why so back up, cause y'all chat shit, fam. Yeah? Oh, I remember when they did this Beckham as well. I'm fucking back. And he's going death rates and I get first for scoring and all. I'm not ask you that, my lad. Even the interviewer, blood, should have had me on there. But they said, Bridget, what the fuck you talk about? Me ask you that. We are waffle for breakfast time. Blood, I'm asking you about how you felt. Was it a racial thing? Well, I don't know. If they were white, maybe it would have been different. But you know, the lads, and we meet up every week and score goals and young blah, blah, blah. Blood, it's bullshit, fam. Just stick to your little blood clot school dinners and all that and get a fucking sponsorship from Bisto Gravy or something, blood. When it comes to real shit like this, blood, just do Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder. You don't see it, blood. Facts. Because next you're going to be like, I don't see colour, me. I don't see race. Neither does my girlfriend. We don't see colour. I know that's Liverpool. Wherever the fuck you come from, I don't give a shit.
Manchester.
Yeah, don't give a fuck. It's all the same thing. Shout out Bugsy, don't give a fuck. But it's just a joke thing, man. Like, use out the man for that, man. That's why Daniel chimed in, because he's like, nah, you're not going to sliver out of this. This ain't fucking Sky Sports. Talk the real thing. Yeah? Because if you knew about your blood clot, do better. Well, like I said, man aren't coming to the defense of these footballers again. Fuck them. Yeah? That's a big F and a big UC.
Get the fuck out of here,
and
man.
a big blood clot K, like special K. Fuck them. Yeah? You're millionaires, gunzillionaires, fam. You don't remember that you're black or you're this or you're dual heritage or you're mixed or whatever the terminology is you want to use. You don't remember that until shit goes wrong. Then it's like, oh, Black Lives Matter. And, oh, they were fucked up to me and they were racist and my coach called me the N-word. When you get in the checks and everything, it's all like, oh yeah, how'd you feel about the racism? You know, we just shut them up by scoring goals. Score all the goals you want, blood. They're still going to call you a monkey and throw banana skins at you.
He's a sympathizer, fam. He's a listen.
It is, bro.
He's a sympathizer, and this is what I'm saying.
Like
certain man, when like I'll be sitting down in certain little environments and yo, Arsenal's better and yo, Chelsea's better and yo, Man City, we just bought this man and yo, we've got this man and this is what these man, listen, I ain't got nothing in common with these man, so I can't really get into it like that because how's a man sympathizing with racism? Like, just answer the question. Them man's, you're on a platform. Who's bigger than LeBron James, really?
No one, bro.
He's with Nike and all that. And he said, yo, I didn't like that. Really. My man should have said, it was disrespect. Daniel K had to jump in and save him, like you said. He had to jump in and save the day.
Superman business.
Like, what's wrong with these black footballers, man? It's like, somebody has to sit down with one of them. What's wrong with us, man? Like, when you sign that contract, yeah? What is in the contract?
Things of beauty.
That's like, what's in the what's in the contract though? Because you can't speak out against any racial injustice.
They must get, I think they must get bonuses. Maybe they get bonuses, fam. For every injustice they don't speak about, maybe they get extra 10K a week or something.
Because what I'm trying to say is, I'm just gonna come out and say it.
Talk it, man.
Blood, if that was a gay man, no, let me say gay. Let me not say gay man. If that was a member of the LGBTQ and all the other letters that come after that, I don't even know.
Plus.
Yeah. If that was a member of that community, do you think there's any sympathizing? If that was a member of the Jewish community,
shut down.
If that was 3 Jewish boys who took them penalty kicks, do you think they go into Beckham suffered it and Beckham kicked a man in World Cup 98 and almost jeopardized the thing. That's why they switched on him. But Beckham blew up even bigger after that.
Bible facts.
But you never had, you was kind of set up to fail. 3 black men took the thing. If it would have worked, South, they would have been like, yeah, but you wouldn't have got praise. Black man won the World Cup.
Harry Kane would have got the praise, bro.
You know what I mean? If you would have scored and done all that, it wouldn't have been black man won the World Cup. But you didn't use that, took the kicks, missed, and you got disrespected
Now
heavily.
you're the scapegoats.
Then you're the scapegoat.
The 3 black sheep of the family.
And now, but when you really check it out, probably all 3 of them man don't have black women. And people make out like that's not an important thing. It is. Because if it's not important to us, why is it important to every other community? Let's start talking, man.
Facts, bro.
If it ain't, why is it not important to us?
Yo.
But it's important to
Yo.
Chinese,
Yo.
Indian,
Yo.
Pakistani,
Yo.
Bangladeshi.
Yo.
Name another one. Even the higher echelon white man, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
He don't mix, fam.
Yo.
And if
hear
he
this.
does, yeah, he's mixing in the far. You never even talk to him.
Payday. Payday.
Payday. Payday.
Satter's getting a blood clot payday if he's mixing. Listen,
Get me.
listen. It's not important, yeah? So when an Italian man going back in Italian yard and they want him blood clot spaghetti, now him blood clot Italian wife I make it. When the Indian man go back in Indian yard and they want him butter chicken and naan bread and them papadam and all them thing there. Now Indian woman I make it.
Bible.
When the China man, when Jackie Chan go back in blood clot yard and they want bomber clot chow mein. I know blood clot Jenny Chan and make chow mein.
Bible facts.
Oh, so me go my fucking yard and I am my blood. What mean yam now? I am my big blood clot here, rice and peas, onion, vegetable, enough steam veg, relish. Can't be fucking Katie Hopkins in there making it, can it? No.
This is how these men get silenced, though. Tell me, family, tell me that these men ain't being silenced, fam. Listen, I'm from a different era, you know, fam. Tell me these men.
Hold on, let me think. Fam, they getting silenced, G.
That's what, listen.
Yo,
Listen, yeah,
good?
I'm cool. Listen, what I'm saying to you, yeah? What I'm
Yeah,
saying
right.
to you is this. Tell me my man tiptoeing around the issue is not linked to
What
who
he's
his
laying
woman
down
is.
with.
Tell me that ain't true.
Blood, imagine that. The brother who played Donut in Get Out, yeah? So Daniel K, who acted all that shit, has to be telling you in real life that shit ain't right and agreeing with all this sunken place nonsense. Imagine that, fam. If that's not ironic, I don't know what is. Come on, blood. These men ain't the ones, blood, like, and we need to stop
But
rushing.
you know, I'd call that. You know what? That's why these ballers can't. Fam, don't get it twisted. A lot of these ballers, they love the show because man, I spoke to a lot of them, but they would never come up here. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. To sit down and get asked that question because enough man. I remember I asked a man, you know, it was a Villa player at the time, and not nobody homegrown as well. Before people putting 2 and 2. Nah, not even my. It was a next Villa player, yeah. He knows who he is.
Black brother, innit?
Black brother, fam. And I
We
said
know.
to my man, I said, yo, let me chat to you a minute, fam. And he came over and I said, do you like get told to say these things on camera? He's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I said, do you get told to talk the nonsense that you man talk on camera? And he was like, we get media training and that we have to be very careful in what
So
we
that's
say.
a yes.
So if you got to be very careful in what you say, a man can even disrespect you.
Yeah.
But what it really comes down to is, let's keep it 1000% factual. He said all of that because of where he's sleeping tonight, because he ain't going to get nothing tonight.
Pissed off.
You see, if he would have jumped in and said, yeah, man, it was disrespect, and you see me, I'm the kind of man, if that goes again, I ain't playing, you know, where a bit.
Fam,
When he gets home, she's going to say, you're mad.
them man they're not a motor yard, you know. Them man will go back and just pure black bags outside the £5.3 million home, you know. Oh. I would have stepdaddy in there play blood clot with Junior.
You get me?
If you see them girl ramp, lad.
I'm just telling these, man, don't set, listen.
You know, you and the girl broke up Tuesday, you know. By Friday, she in love with the next geezer, you know.
Listen,
Oh.
I always go back to 2 men from when I was a kid who, when they were hot, you know. Chris Eubank and what's my man, Frank Bruno. You see, the money was done, fire. The money was done.
Throw and snap.
On Friday. Not even yet still, but yeah. The money was done on Friday.
She was gone by Saturday morning.
She was gone by Monday morning. She was gone, and then you see, once the money was done, she was gone, fam. Look at that Arsenal brother who was crying and that. whatever his name was a couple years ago, yeah.
What was it? He could afford washing machine
Yeah,
and
he
all
was
that.
balling. Oh, she took all my money. You man are gonna feel sick when you get older, you know, because you're gonna wish that you didn't sell out your thing like that. Because I'm saying everyone keeps saying, colour don't matter, this and that, which it shouldn't matter. Well, it matters to every other race, which is why I want to speak about this woman who was running for thing. We ain't gonna get into her just yet.
Yeah, man.
But it's some funny business. Like these men would do anything for money. So I think if you can get disrespected for money, you'd probably lay down with man for money. I'm just saying, allegedly.
Fam, they will let man grind them blood.
Probably let man post his something.
They let man grind them blood.
Get me? Facts.
When man opens the envelope, fam, and man sees all the pinkies, they be like, oh, tonight, Matthew, I'm gonna be whichever bitch you want. Man say, call me Hannah Montana, get me? Hannah Montana, Lizzie McGuire, everything, blood.
Yeah, man, money, like this money thing, people are getting this thing twisted, you know.
Like a pretzel.
Guys are doing any and everything for money. How are you big time Man United striker, big time, how much 100 bags a week, and you can't speak? You got disrespected, you know. You got disrespected because when black man, I remember seeing man dancing and all that on Instagram, certain foolish brothers dancing and all that, man were copying kit. You see what my kit is, isn't it? Because whether listen, I don't care, but I have to wear something that, you know what I mean? You're not gonna get disrespected in.
Represents man.
I'm seeing man copying all kind of old school kits and dancing in video. I see man dancing and all that. Yo, yeah, it's coming home, yeah. Then the second when it happened now, we done a show, bare hate mail. Yeah, this is this and. But I seen it the other day. Richard Blackwood, even though he's gave us an interview before, I didn't rate what he said. Anybody knows him, send him this part right here.
When did he say?
He said some nonsense, man.
The African, Jamaican.
Yeah, man, but at the same time, he was
I address this on the live. You want me to say it again?
Go to.
Now. Oh, damn, bless.
Go to.
From my hand's hot from the kettle. But what I'm saying is.
Yeah.
Making me laugh, blood. Nah, because he was saying something about, how come when Jamaicans try to do African accents, it's, nah, you man are from here, even though we're all supposed to be African. It's like, instead of applauding you and saying, that was a good try, but it's more like, it's this. And I was saying, blood, I hear what you're saying, but that statement's bullshit, you know? And the reason it's bullshit is because it happens, fam, we have the divide, it happens on the same side. Man don't remember Bad Girls. The big old tall African girl that had doing the Jamaican accent. Everyone used to cuss that. No one was commending her saying, good try and all of this. So don't do that, blood. Because it goes both ways, man. People pick and choose. People pick and choose when to be African. People pick and choose when to be... Because back in the day, everyone was Jamaican. You know what I mean?
You got Burna Boy and all them running things.
No, I wasn't even going to go that far. Forget even that. We got Burna Boy though. We like Burna. Last, you want everybody have breakfast. Yeah, yo.
I'm just saying the African thing's cool.
No, but I wasn't even going to get there
Bible
yet.
facts, yeah.
You're talking facts, but I wasn't even going to jump there yet. I was going to go to, not even that, because remember, I was talking about it the other day. I went to primary school with a lot of people from Montserrat. But what I'm trying to say is, back in the day, you would have thought people only came from Jamaica. Because I know but certain Donnies back in the day, they're talking like the Jamaicans, bud. Or they might be from the Bahamas or Trini or Bumbo Clark, Peter Ross Clark.
I know a Montserrat
Rice and peas and
I know a Montserrat cat. I concur.
Rep your thing proudly.
Listen, I knew a brother from Montserrat, you know, back in the day. And the whole time I knew this brother, you know, he used to talk beer Patwell like he come straight out of Kingston, you know.
Did he sound like it though?
His Patwell was good, but he grew up around North, man. But when I come to check it out, like, I thought, how are you disrespecting your people like that? Like, imagine me putting on a thing. Imagine me, like, pretending to be from, like, Barbados or something. Like, what the hell? I ain't got nobody over there. I'm not saying it. Obviously, it was just stops on a boat. So we're not going to bring no division.
It's not a division thing.
But what I'm saying is...
Pride, man.
Like, be who you want to be. What am I on about? Be who you are.
Live your truth.
Live your truth. All this, like... I remember that, but now it's like... Africa has come... Right now, I had to say it the other day, I was chatting to a man, I said, dancehall went so slack and so violent, it took the fun out of it. So what happened is the Afro beats thing. I'm not saying it wouldn't have blown anyway, but that is bigger than dancehall now. That is way bigger than dancehall.
You know what it is?
And the business of it is 10 times bigger because Africa is way bigger.
Man are doing stadiums, wireless, everything. I think Burna Boy must have sold out Madison Square Garden and all that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Big moves, man. But you know what I feel? You don't feel... It's kind of mad still, because remember they used to put it on Cartel, you know, for like the slackness in the lyrics still.
Yeah.
And then, imagine that, they put the blame on him, but he's in prison now. Still making music, but he's in prison now. Now there's, away from him dropping his tunes, there's like a void. I feel like there's been a void in the scene since he's been gone. No one ain't fulfilled it. Popcorn's doing his thing. And obviously we got Skilly Bang now. Shout out them, man, still. But I don't feel like anyone's fully, you know, stepped into that space because everyone thought it was going to be Alkaline, but blood, where's Alkaline gone from?
Facts. Shout out the Fanatics as well.
Every time.
But what I'm saying is this, fam, because they're British made still, and they're running things in dancehall right now.
Facts.
But what I'll say is this, like, the fun was taken out of it with the bashment. Like, the other day when we was in the carnival, in Derby, and we were just around the sound, and a man played a tune, because I'm not really up to speed with the bashment like that. A man played a tune, and the girl was just saying, like, come F me. Come F me. That's all she, like, I was like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, that's how it's
like,
that's how some of the tunes are.
Like, I'm not saying a little, like, these men have just gone full retard, fam. You remember, like, in Tropic Thunder?
You never go full retard.
These men have just gone full retard, boy.
That's why they didn't get the Oscar, G.
Like, let's be real, like, they've gone past even trying to leave a little thing to the imagination. It's just, right, come push down to something in my hole and, what? What you doing? What kind of thing's that, man? And when this music's playing, fam, I'm a big man, and I'm not saying that slackness don't go on because every man's ear through some things went on. You get me? But
I like to keep up a bit myself, you know.
What I'll say is
when the mood strikes,
I'm standing up in the carnival by the sound, and it's bare 15, 16-year-old whining down to the ground and bouncing their ass to this tune, and I'm like, that's how girl are getting spoken to now. Just come F. A girl's actually saying on the song, come F me. This is what it's come
Yo,
to.
speaking of carnival, blood, I got shout out Dapper Dan still on IG and that. Because he was there, blood, supporter with the show. There's a few supporters, fam.
You ran into a couple of brothers?
Yeah. Now, he sorted out Junior with the thing. I'm not going to say what thing, but a nice man, blood. So big up yourself, Dapper Dan, yeah?
Yeah, big up everyone who recognised the show as well.
Facts.
Big up the whole of Derby.
Because I know there was a guy you were chatting to. There was a lady that I was speaking to as well. She was like, you look familiar, you know. I said, oh, yeah. She's like, oh. She's like, yeah. I said, yeah, you watch YouTube? And yeah, I'm into podcasts. I said, oh, yeah, that's me. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was love, so it was love.
Always is, man.
And shout out Derby because the VIP treatment was different still.
Fam, you know.
Like, when I come in, man got chaperoneed in.
I had to come collect man at the gate.
I felt like man was like someone or something.
You felt like it was the main stars of the stage.
See what I'm saying?
Trust me.
So, I want to go into this now. I want to go into this person. Now, just before I even bring you in, because we're going to play some more audio, yeah?
Yeah.
There was a lady, a black lady. Come on, man.
Are you blowing up today?
Yeah, man. That's like the fourth time. There's a black lady.
Kemi Badenoch. I'm butchering the last name, but something so.
This is why this statement, I know it comes from America, but I like borrowing it from the Americans. All skin folk is not your kinfolk. And just because who my mum is, brothers think I'm not going to speak. Now listen, right before I don't like speaking about my mum publicly, you know. But right before my mum got in,
yes,
they tried to put some dirt on her name. You get what
I remember, fam.
See what I'm trying to say? And it was completely inaccurate, you know what I mean?
I remember you screamed, fam, and I said, fam, don't watch nothing, fam. That's going to get dealt with, blood.
So, a man could never really question my mum, but we'll leave it there. You know what I mean? A man could never really question my mum, but leave that there. But this lady, these are the kind of individuals that when somebody says, I'm not racist, all my best friends are black.
They point to her.
It's this woman. And she got knocked out the race. We got the news just before we got here.
Good.
Yeah, and I'm not even laughing at someone's demise, but I'm glad you got knocked out the race.
Yeah, I am, fam.
Because You're a hateful individual. And what is lacking for a lot of our community is people don't know their history.
At all.
So when somebody advocates against that, and just before let me speak on myself, yeah? Coming up, yeah? Now, a man ain't gonna play with me. I'll just tell you straight. I don't care who you are. A man ain't gonna play with me, fam.
Facts.
Probably, a man ain't gonna play with me. Just put it like that. I'm not playing with none of these brothers out here. I'm not no bad man or nothing, but a man ain't gonna play with man in it.
At all.
You know what I mean? And coming up, I had a little time where I thought I was like a bad individual, which wouldn't be hard to do that. I got one side of family from Spanish Town, the other side is from Clarendon.
Oh.
And I got a lot of like friends who are like that and people that are like that. And I kind of...
Red pan.
Yeah, you know how it is down there. I kind of thought at one stage in life, like, yo, I'm a bit of a bad boy. Like that was like the image I was trying to give off just for a small window.
Yeah.
But I went to Africa.
Okay.
With my parents. When I went to Africa, that changed my whole
self-awakening
outlook. Like, it just changed my whole outlook. Like, what am I doing wasting time like this?
Yeah.
Believing that being negative is a good thing. It's not. And I kind of started to understand certain things, and it was a very important moment, which is why I'm an advocate for people knowing where they come from. Now, if you don't know where you come from, and when I say I went to Africa, obviously my family are Jamaican, but they're very culturally aware.
Yeah.
Like my mom would throw on an African outfit, like my dad's into that kind of thing. So we went over there and I seen little bits and bobs, and it made me kind of understand like the struggle that a lot of our people went through, like the children of slaves, you know what I mean? And slaves. You get what I'm saying? So I kind of understood certain things, and so I've always been a big advocate since then of individuals knowing their history. Do you get what I'm saying to you?
100%.
So when this lady was running for prime minister and they put her on shade bar and they're like, yo, this lady's running for prime minister, and I was like, I didn't think she'll get in, but I'm like, let's see what she's saying.
Yeah, people thought it was a good look from the initial.
Yeah.
Just let's be real, because she was black.
Facts. All skin folk, your kinfolk.
Yeah,
so
but we realized that when not to cut you, we didn't realize that until she started opening her mouth though.
Bible facts. So when I started to listen to what she was actually saying, yeah, she was worse than any other candidate you could have put forward. The hate, it's like, I've always said it, like when I was coming up in school, and bar probably one or two, a lot of times a black teacher it was like, you remember in Life, the guard who was like, yo, you man think these white man are bad? I'm worse than them. Do you remember that part when he said that? And he goes, I'm worse than them, and the white man's calling him like, easy fam. Because he had to do that to show them, man, I'll sell these man out quicker than you.
Right.
So I always noticed that with teachers and that, like black teachers in school, just a low paid job at 25K or so, probably less than that in them days. And they would always make your life harder to kind of prove to the deputy head and the head, look, I'm down, I'll sell these man out quicker. I remember like one time a youth had a little, one black youth, I think he was in like year 9, I was in year 10 at the time, and he had a little like weed, like a little spliff or something, you know what I mean? And the white teachers knew that youths smoked bud in the school.
Yeah.
But that ain't our business, you know what I mean? Long as they're out there doing that. But I remember the black teacher seen it and was like, yo, I'm gonna tell them and that you're doing this. Like, they see this all the time, and because I weren't smoking, we're like, they see this all the time. Why would you go and do that? But these things were done.
How's down with you, master? How's it with one of those darkies?
Because one time, yeah, I remember I cornered the teacher, you know, and said, yo, you see you're a sellout, you know. I told him, you know, said, you see you, fam, how you sleep at night because you're a sellout? If I'm a teacher, like, let's not even get too deep into that. But what I'm trying to explain is that this lady was like that times 15, and I want to run some audio.
I was going to say times 100.
Content owner, don't flag us, please. So let's run the audio right now, yeah? Let's run the audio right now. Hold on, people. Let's run this audio right now, please.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. So,
You have it, dog?
yeah, man.
You had it still, you know. I'm sure it was top tick, you know.
Yeah, you did send it. I think you sent it as a video. Give me a second, people. We're gonna
You want me to
pull this up.
try find it as well?
Nah, I got it. All right, content owner, do not flag us, man. Oh dear.
Yeah, we need to talk about this.
We do not want to see teachers teaching their white pupils about white privilege and inherited racial guilt. And let me be clear, any school which teaches these elements of critical race theory as fact, or which promotes partisan political views such as defunding the police without offering a balanced treatment of opposing views is breaking the law.
Let's just be clear what just happened there. Kemi Badenoch, a minister of this government, the minister of equalities of this government, just said that it's against the law to teach children about white privilege, which means it's against the law to teach children that systemic racism against people who are not white exists. In this country, black people are stopped and searched by police 10 times more than white people. In this country, if you've got a name that sounds like it's from Africa or the Middle East, you have to send between 70 and 90% more job applications to get a job offer. And to the very predictable comments that are going to say that white privilege doesn't exist because of the existence of working class white people, white privilege does not mean that white people can never be financially disadvantaged. It simply means that being white doesn't disadvantage them in the society that they live in. But Kemi's very clever here because she includes things like inherited racial guilt and defunding the police because those things are up for debate and do require opposing views. Systemic racism, however, is a matter of fact. Think about what I just said. Oxford University sent out 3,200 CVs that were identical in all but name, and the CVs with white-sounding names did 80% better than those with Nigerian-sounding names. Fact. But this is a standard trick in politics, to include a whole bunch of stuff that you're right on to hide the things that you're really, really wrong on.
What we are against is the teaching of contested political ideas as if they are accepted facts. We don't do this with communism, we don't do this with socialism, we don't do it with capitalism.
That argument doesn't really work, because the difference between socialism and capitalism isn't an argument over economic fact. It's an argument over ideology, about what to do with those economic facts. It's an argument about values. So what she's doing is the equivalent of saying that capitalism doesn't exist in America. We have genuinely got to the point where the government is declaring that it's illegal to teach children facts about the society they live in. This road we're on is so dangerous. But the government strategy is clearly, well, she's black, therefore she can't possibly be supporting something that hurts people from ethnic minorities. But there's one glaring flaw in that defense. They also put in place a Home Secretary who has admitted that her immigration policy would have banned her family from ever entering the country. So yes, by declaring it illegal to say that systemic racism exists in a country where systemic racism is fact, Kemi Badenoch is definitely supporting racism.
Okay. Now, I just want to start by saying this, like, she's involved in like some equality business. And if you listen to what she's saying, very dangerous. But I go back to the same argument I went back to with Rashford. You think her man looks like me and you? Or do you think she's...
Probably even got a man.
Love is blind? No, she's got a man.
Oh, I thought maybe...
She's got a man.
Thought maybe she's a
But her man is somebody who she wouldn't want to offend. And what I'm saying is,
love is
people
blind,
like this are dangerous.
and it'll take over your mind.
People like this are dangerous, man, to
Very
put
much so.
at the very dangerous. And this is why I say it's a war with, it's a fight within a fight. Just because you see somebody black, it don't mean they're for you. That's why when I was actually quite disappointed in reading, yeah, man, yeah, sister, and yeah, this and that. And that's why when all the Meghan Markle thing come around, we weren't saying the things everyone else was saying, because these people may appear to look like you or may have part of you in them, but they're not for you. These people are only for you when it benefits them.
So does monkeys, apparently. We share DNA with them, humans do. Mega start cheer and jump up if them put a blood clot monkey in a suit and say, man, the next PM. No.
Get me?
If you knew better, you'd blood clot, do you better, fam? But don't be so quick to be chatty patties. Mega's gonna have jack barbecue, baked chicken, and saltfish fritters and dumpling, and the Queen's gonna be doing the bogle. Shut the fuck up, lad.
Remember all that stupidness? Like, you remember when Ian Wright was skanking and that, dancing hard? And remember, he was dancing and that.
Who?
Ian Wright?
Captain Pig Bars, you mean? Captain Pig Bars, you mean? Man in a jungle and pig bars, move your blood clot, my yard.
I remember seeing that. I was disappointed, you know.
The thing that's married to something that looks like it should be on curry or something.
My man was winding up and like he was proper like that. I've never seen him happier. Like there was 2 times when I said I had to give my man the side eye. And don't get me wrong, you can't really question what he's done in ball and back in the day, all of that stuff. But I've never seen a man more happier that England was reaching the World Cup, whatever that is. My man was dancing more than Gary Neville and them mans.
They were giving him the side eye?
Yeah. And then the time when he was like, yeah, this brother is black. Yeah, the baby, whatever his name was,
Archibald.
he's black. And I'm like, what? So ain't that hate just ticky-tacky mixed race as well? And listen what he said. They're coming like Jagba.
They look like Jagba, but she's not she's fit. I can't be racist. My dad's black-ish, kind of 3/4. He looks like evaporated milk. Shut the fuck up, lad.
This is what I'm saying. So this is all this. Why is it that the community is not organized and uncoded like that to have like that woman there? To me, I just think real dangerous individual.
Of course,
real dangerous individual,
and even worse. So,
and I'm giving her the side eye. If I ever see her, it's gonna just be the side eye.
Man, advocate violence against women still or something like that.
It's a side eye business because you're a dangerous individual.
Worse,
and you're selling yourself out like you're hurting. Why would you say them stuff? Why would you say those things, man? Like, remember, you're running for Prime Minister, you know. You was running for Prime Minister. There's so much things wrong with the country right now, but you have to hurt your own.
Yeah.
You have to hurt your own. Something that's beneficial to black people, to black youth. Something that's beneficial. Because there ain't no religion holding black people together. Yeah? There's not no real community spirit holding black people together. So, I remember always seeing guys when they were younger. I would always say, when I seen a man who there'll be men who just hated other man who looked like him from another postcode, and I'd say, yeah, that brother weren't taught no history when he was younger. You know what I mean? He didn't know nothing about he don't know nothing about the struggle. He don't know nothing. Because if he did, he wouldn't be moving the way he's moving. He wouldn't be moving like that. Like only hating brothers that look like him. And this is what I'm trying to say with this woman. She only hates individuals who look like her. And then when she goes home, yeah, she can just, did I do a good job? Did I do a good job in putting them down? Or did I do a good job in trying to hurt them? And then just because someone sees the person's black, they're behind them. And this is why this conversation, you can't talk black and sleep white. This is why this conversation keeps coming up.
It's vital. Love is blind and it'll take over your mind. Yeah, it's a joke too. You know what? I'm not gonna lie though. You know, I wasn't even too surprised. Nothing like this surprises me anymore, you know, because like you said, it's a fight on 2 fronts. So you have to fight the opposing side and you have to watch your back with certain individuals who look like you as well.
Facts.
So how are you ever going to win, blood? Doesn't that mean your back's always against the wall?
Real talk.
You're always on the defensive.
I'm just fed up of this behavior.
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
Payday.
They're always cooning, my lord. Kumbaya.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
And then they try to tell you, I ain't eating. Fuck off.
Get what I'm saying?
I ain't eating.
It's on deck, man. A lot of these people are just about money, and I'm telling you the truth, a lot of them hate black people. A lot of them hate black people. Do you know what I mean? They hate them, and in what they do in their day-to-day life, yeah? What they do in their day-to-day life and how they live their personal life, they project hate. So people, it's the Express Truth Show, making Thursdays great again. Don't forget to check out our website, www.expresstruthshow.com.
Changing the world one Thursday at a time.
And people, do not forget to download the app Melanin Matchmaker. Melanin Matchmaker is a dating app that connects black singles. I always say, you know, the family structure is the first line of defense against all this stuff. But if the family structure was strong, you know what I mean? So Melanin Matchmaker, people jump in the description box below.
You've just
download that right now.
You're just giving me another show idea, you know, talking about the family structure, because there's been some mazzers lately. We shall talk about them.
No, give us 2 minutes, man. Burn 2 minutes.
No. We'll talk about them, blood.
All right.
I need to get permissions first.
No, not personal. No,
not personal to you or I. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I need to get permissions first.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk, man. We're gonna talk.
All I'm gonna say, I'm just telling you the truth.
Time flies when you're
there's
having
hateful
fun.
individuals within the community who hate black people.
100%.
And they project that hate in their personal life.
Time flies when you're having
when
fun.
you're somebody who just
literally
follows your path and follows your dream, all your things come, you know what I mean? You get whatever you want.
Like Nina said, fam, if Rolex made belts, I still wouldn't have time to waste.
So what I'm trying to say. B-Boys, the Express Truth Show, making Thursdays great again. Like, share, subscribe. We're gone, people.